podcast of sports with your host, Jay Pops. Guys, today's date is December 14th, 2021, people. So do you know what that means? We are officially, let me check the time. It is 2:02. We're officially 10 hours away. Yeah, 2, 10, what's that, 12, right? So we're officially 10 hours away. And I'm going to say this once again. We're officially 10 hours away from early National Signing Day. I'm going to say this once again. We're officially 10 hours away from early National Signing Day. It is going to be a blast. I can't wait for this one. I'm so excited for this one, man. So excited for this one. So, guys, I came on here. You know, I had to make one before the day on tomorrow, which is the big day. And first and foremost, let me go ahead and clear up this rumor, people. For everybody out there that saw that little rumor last night. And I'm not pointing any fingers to who may have laid that out there or none of that. Tennessee. But look at here. Walter Nolan isn't going anywhere. All right? Walter Nolan and his dad himself got on Twitter last night and said, hey, hashtag gig 'em. Let's bring home this natty. Look here, man. This goes back to what I asked you guys before the year even started. I said, hey, do you all think that Texas A&M can win the national title in the next 3 years? I never said one. I never said 1 year. I never said 1 year, because if I would have asked you 1 year, that means I would have been reaching. That's what you call reaching. I didn't reach. I said the next 3 years. From what I'm looking at with this class that's coming in, that's going to make a heavy impact on the guys that's already there, I think we get it in the next 2. I think we get it in the next 2. I'm going to say that once again. I think we get it in the next 2 years. I think Connor Wingman is going to get him one before he leaves. And I honestly think Haynes King is going to get him one. That's the guy who I said that was going to win it for Jimbo Fisher anyways. I said that he was going to win it all for Jimbo Fisher. And he's going to put Jimbo Fisher on the top of the mountain. All over again. He's going to put him back where he belongs. All right? Understand this here, man. Jimbo Fisher has a national title. Jimbo Fisher played in the national title. Jimbo Fisher has several conference titles. And Jimbo Fisher played in the first ever inaugural college football playoffs. What do you guys keep on misreading with that when I tell you that? Because I've been telling you guys this for 2 years. I've only had this podcast 2 years now. I've been telling you guys this for 2 years. It's time for you guys to start believing in it. Because you know who believes in it? The number 1 class who he's going to recruit. You know? I want every A&M fan out there. Every A&M fan out there. And I want every A&M prospect. I hate saying prospect nowadays. I want every kid out there that's looking at A&M and every kid out there that's going to commit on tomorrow and sign their national letter of intent on tomorrow to just do like this here. Dust yourself off, because we're getting ready. Because we're getting ready for a 3-year stretch of domination. Yeah, I said it. I'm go out on a limb. Now that's what you call reaching. I'm a reach for a 3-year stretch of domination. I want every A&M kid that's in there, that's about to sign with this number 1 class, to just Walter Nolan. When you go ahead and make your decision on tomorrow, you know, after school in the gym, like you said, at 4 p.m., I need the whole state of Tennessee to show up. Please, man, look here, Vol fans. I know you're mad. I know you're disappointed. I really know you do. But at least show up and support the young man. All right? I know for a fact that maybe all of his family, or maybe half of his family, is all Vol fans. In which I don't blame them. That's the state of Tennessee. Of course they're going to be Vol fans. However, Elijah Robinson and Terry Price and Jimbo Fisher has stepped in the building, as well as Bobby Taylor and Donovan Green and Ish Harris. Ish, I'm not leaving you out, brother. They've all kicked down the Tennessee door and said, hey, what's up, Walter? I mean, come be a part of this great class. Also, to the state of Kentucky. I don't know if the young man is going to make his decision on tomorrow. I'm not sure if he's going to sign on tomorrow. But the state of Kentucky. Jimbo Fisher's ultimately kicked the door down on the album too. Keontae Goodwin, you know who I'm talking to. Kentucky fans, I know you're going to be mad at me. Ooh, y'all going to be mad at us. Y'all going to be hot for this one. But understand this here. We want Keontae Goodwin. I'm sorry. We want Keontae Goodwin. Also, see, look, I told y'all I was going to make this one. This here had to be the last ride, baby. This had to be the last one. Early signing period comes tomorrow. You might as well shoot your best shot. Give it all you got. Also, man, let me clear up this here. A lot of you guys have been asking about Evan Stewart. Evan, young man, I don't know if you watch these podcasts or not. However, I do know that you're heavily involved on Twitter, and you have retweeted some of my posts. Man, I will say this here. I'm going to clear this up for Evan himself. And if anything comes out tomorrow, you guys come back on this podcast and tell me how much of a dummy I am for saying whatever I'm about to say. Evan Stewart is an Aggie, and that's just that. All right? I'm going to say this once again. Evan Stewart is an Aggie. That's just that. Regardless if he retweets everything that you guys see, his buddies over there at Texas tweeting out to him. Those guys are going to do that. I need you guys to understand that these kids know each other way better than what we know them. Okay? I'm going to say this once again. These kids know each other way better than what we know them. They know each other through camps. They know each other through going to take visits at schools and everything. That's what, look, man, that's what you have to expect. They're going to connect with each other on social media just like how they've been doing. You guys have to understand that. You got to understand that. You got to understand that. I have no problem with it. That is just how they do. That is their world. Okay? Leave it alone. Let it be. All right? I'm looking at some of these comments on here. And I seen that somebody said that in Lauren said that Zach Evans won't be a negative impact when surrounded by a good group like A-Chain, Johnson, and Moss, whose top priority at this point is a national championship. I believe that. Also, Le'Veon Moss, for anybody who wanted to know if we have a sealed deal on Le'Veon Moss, I'm going to tell you this here. I was reading yesterday. Le'Veon Moss is a done deal, people. He wants to be an Aggie, and that's just that. Baton Rouge, I know y'all going to be mad at us. Wait, and I can't wait till y'all come next year because we owe y'all. But Le'Veon Moss isn't going anywhere. He will do his national letter of intent on tomorrow. All right, he will be another. Also, Enai White, who we're going after, he will be announcing this national commitment on tomorrow. Cam Dewberry, he will be announcing his commitment on tomorrow. All of these guys I'm mentioning here, 100% gold Aggie. All right, I'm going to say that once again, 100% gold Aggie. Denver Harris is another one. He'll be announcing his commitment on tomorrow. 100% gold Aggie. I'm going to say it once again, 100% gold Aggie. We're not playing, man. We're not playing, man. We were never playing from the get-go. I told you guys this. A lot of you had agreed with me. A lot of you had already knew what was what before I even much said something. So we're going to roll with that. Number 1 class coming soon. However, Georgia will sign some guys, a couple of more 5-star recruits for anybody who wanted to know. Alabama will sign a couple of more guys, 5-star recruits, for anybody who wanted to know. They will also sign a couple of more 4-stars and maybe like 1 or 2 3-stars in there. Those guys will sign. This will be the order. And these are my predictions. This will be the order. Number 1, Texas A&M. Number 2, Alabama Crimson Tide. And number 3, Georgia Bulldogs. However, I will announce the top 5. Number 4 will be Ohio State. And number 5. Go on, put them in here, y'all. Number 5 will be the Texas Longhorns. Yeah, y'all, they gonna be in here. They will be a part of the top 5. You know, unfortunately, they'll be a part of the top 5. All right. So once again, my predictions: number 1, Texas A&M. Number 2, Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 3, Georgia Bulldogs. Number 4, Ohio State Buckeyes. And number 5, Texas Longhorns. All right. So notice how I said all 3 teams that's in the top 3, SEC. SEC. The top 2, who I said is up there, SEC West. This is why you can get got in the SEC West any given day. I'm going to say that once again. You can get got in the SEC West any given day. Why? Because it just is what it is. However, the top 10, LSU will make their way into the top 10 people. For anybody who wanted to know that, any LSU fans in this podcast, or anybody who just wants to know about the competition in general in the SEC West, LSU will make its way into the top 10. All right, it's no doubt about it. I'm going to say it once again, there's no doubt about it. All right, so I'm looking at here. If we get Shamar Stewart, all I got to say is get your popcorn ready. And that was from Lauren. All right, let me give a shout out as well to the young man that got with me on yesterday with the email. Hold on just 1 second. My apologies for that. His name is Mr. Brad Corral. I needed to know that name. His name is Mr. Brad Corral. He reached out to me on yesterday, and yes, we will get that set up immediately. It most likely will not be this week, though. Of course, it probably won't be this month in general because it's just so much going on with the holidays and stuff like that. But we will meet up. Once again, I will drop my email in here. And if you guys want to get in contact with me, please reach out to me via email. All right, so please, man, reach out to me. How's Flavor Wings in Houston? I'm up there tomorrow for family, and they never tried it, and we love wings. I have no clue. I've never even much heard of that place. Flavor Wings? For Jeremiah Gomez, I've never ever heard of that before. Flavor Wings, if you know where that's at, send me it. Of course, I will go on there and Google it, but I have no clue where that's at. I've never even heard of it. And I'm a true Houstonian, man. I've never ever heard of that wing place. So a few more recruiting updates. Also, man, you guys keep this here in mind. This here is going to be a long reach, but I'm going to use this quote here that I've been seeing everybody use. Jimbo from way down. Jahid Campbell. I'm going to say it once again. Jahid Campbell, if you're listening to it. Offensive tackle. Number 10, ranked as the 10th best player in the 2022 cycle in the nation. All right, I'm going to say that once again. Ranked as the number 10 best player in the nation. Jahid Campbell. From Austin, Texas up there. I mean, not from Austin, I'm sorry. From, what's that out there in Dallas over there, man? From Dallas, Texas. Well, the Dallas, from Arlington, Texas up there. I got to tweet something out to you, young man. I want you to be an Aggie. If you guys not know, he has officially said that he will be pushing his commitment date back to February 2nd. I'm sorry, his signing date back to February 2nd. I don't believe he'll announce his decision on tomorrow. He will make his decision on December 2nd. That guy right there, he's a heavy Texas lean. If he didn't make that decision on tomorrow, that further lets me know that he's really thinking about where he wants to go, and he wants to explore some more opportunities. With that being said, I'm going to do the same thing that I done with Evan Stewart. I'm going to reach out to him. I want you, young man. I want you to come be an Aggie. Come be a part of this great class, man. Come and be a part of this great class. It's going to be a reach. It's going to be a hell of a reach, too. And that's once again, Jimbo from way down. If we land that, that's Jimbo from way down. All right, so I want that young man to come be an Aggie, man. So Amar Aber is going to be a problem if the Aggies get him too. That's also going to be Jimbo from way down. Just to let you guys know, that's going to be Jimbo from way down. All right, so if we get him, man. So I see somebody here, Jonathan, saying, I hope we get the person who was committed to Kentucky. That's the guy who I want to land at that offensive tackle position also. But like I say, I want him, Mark Nabo, and Cam Dewberry, and also Hunter Erb. You guys can't forget Hunter Erb is already in this class. And also the guy out there from Bowie High School, man. The one that I just finished mentioning, Devon Campbell. A&M did send him a scholarship. A&M did send him an offer letter. Okay? So, once again, the offer is on the table. We just need him to respond. We got some work to do. All right? I'm just going to drop a couple of names for us. All right? That you guys just need to be looking at. Jahid Campbell is one of them. Please be looking at him. He'll be making this commitment on tomorrow. Kamari Wilson. If we was to land Kamari Wilson will be one from way down as well. That's the guy who I'm saying that will most likely end up at Georgia. Okay? But A&M is still in this thing. I know he has not taken the visit like last weekend, but A&M is still in this thing. But from my understanding, I believe he lands at Florida. If he does not land at Florida, however, expect A&M to go and get him, or Alabama. Another one is Jahid Campbell, like I continue to mention. I believe A&M has this locked up. I'm just going to say that, and I'm going to leave it at that. I believe A&M has that locked up. Anthony Lucas, I don't really need to speak on him. I believe A&M has that locked up as well. Marvin Jones, he'll be going to Alabama. I think so. Earl Little Jr., he'll also be another one that ends up at Alabama. Enai White will be coming with us, people. And I'm going to go ahead and shut that on down. He will be coming with us. Damani Jackson, I didn't even much know what Damani Jackson was announcing his commitment. It will be on the 17th. These are the guys that I say that's going to end up with Alabama and stuff like that. I believe Damani Jackson stays at home. I don't know why I have that feeling, but I believe Damani stays at home. He stays at USC. Harold Perkins, he will be announcing on the 2nd, of course. Jacoby Matthews will be announcing in February. He has moved this date. Shamar Stewart will be announcing in February, but if we can get him up to 10,000 followers on Twitter, if he gets 10,000, he will have a big enough announcement to make. I believe Shamar lands with us, man. Shamar and his family looks so comfortable in Aggieland, man. It's crazy. Now I do know that it's a hell of a drive. It's 14 hours away. I'm gonna say this once again. It's 14 hours away, people. But I believe the drive was worth it. Okay. Well, it's 14 hours away from me in Houston. I don't know how far it is away from College Station to Miami, but it's a heck of a drive. All right. But I believe that it's a drive that's worth its while. It's worth it. All right. So just keep that in mind. Also, man, I got some more names on here I just want to mention, or is that it? No, I think that may be it. So that is it. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick little video. I thank everybody for tuning in, as I have about 33 people in here. Late to the party. Yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and tune on off. But you know what? The good part about it is that once this video ends, you can go back and rewatch it all over again, all right? So I thank all of you guys for tuning in. Like I say, this is probably the most subscribers I've ever had, I believe. I mean, most people viewing I've ever had. So continue, man. Continue to keep that building. Yes, I have heard, and yes, let me go ahead and break this news. Breaking. Haynes King is practicing with the ones. Okay? He's practicing with starting lineup. Expect, once, like I said on yesterday, expect a standing ovation when Haynes King gets out on the field in that bowl game. And that's how I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not saying that Haynes King will play, but if he steps out onto that field in his whole uniform and everything, expect a standing ovation and expect a certain energy to be in that team. And if that certain energy is in that team and in that Jimbo Fisher playbook, I believe it's going to be a blowout game. All right, so that's what I have for you guys on today. We'll get ready for tomorrow. I will be doing some live feed on tomorrow and stuff like that. Me and my boy Eric, we'll be doing something live if we can get it all together right. And we'll see you guys on tomorrow, all right? So I love all of you guys. #GigaMax.